This video is an instructional on how to set up a giveaway in exchange for an email at Mailerlite. I will be using an infographic on creating a character arc as the giveaway. There are a lot of moving parts in an automated giveaway. It's important to have all the links you will need at your fingertips before going to Mailerlite. There's a little bonus at the end of this video about what I do with all of these links once they are gathered all in one place, but you'll have to watch until the end when I reveal it. I'll demonstrate how to upload the giveaway to Google Drive, which is free, and how and where to get the shareable link. Then we'll go to Mailerlite and I'll demonstrate how to create the sign-up form along with the thank you form. I will then show you how to start with a Mailerlite template and brand it so that you can reuse it as your own template to send other downloads in the future. I'll cover how to set up the automation at Mailerlite. The person signs up for the download. They will get a thank you message telling them to confirm their email. Once they confirm the email, it will be added to your newsletter or reader list at Mailerlite. And then an email will be sent to them giving them the download link at Google Drive. I will show you where and how to set up the double opt-in. This is the part of the system that makes the client confirm the email you receive so that you know it's real. So we have a lot to cover, so let's get started now. Okay, so before we go much further, I want to go over all of the components that we either will need or you might need before we go forward. Doing an automated email has a lot of moving parts and it can be very confusing for a new person. When I first did my first few automated emails, it was a big nightmare, mainly because I didn't have all of the components I needed when I started to do it. And that's the purpose I'm going through this list. So the first thing you want to have is a title that you can be consistent with. And I like to have the top title to be a main keyword. Okay, so for this giveaway, it's going to be character arcs. And then the second thing you want is a hook line. How to create a character arc in a 4-part story structure. Okay. And then the third thing that I need is a link to the blog post that goes along with this giveaway. Okay, now if you don't have a website, you might want a story that you put on social media or somewhere else, then you can redirect your traffic to. But in any event, you'll want that link. Now, the next link that is important will be the download form link that we will create in the next section of this video at Mailerlite. And the reason we want this is because you just want to know where the actual form is. It's just good to have it all in the same place. The next link that you're going to need is the actual link from when you upload the giveaway to Google Drive. I use Google Drive because most people recognize the name. They trust downloading something from Google Drive. And it's free. So that's why I use them. So you're going to record the share link and I will show you when it's time to do that, what that means. Now, the other optional links that you might need are your social media post link. And I have a Pinterest post link. And what that means is that for every giveaway and blog post I do, I create a picture, a graphic for social media. And I like to keep those pictures, the link to them on my hard drive on this sheet of paper too. And what that means is that it just gives me an idea of what folder it's in and what I called it. Now, I used to just use one size, 1000 pixels by 1000 pixels, which fits on all social media sites across the board, except for Pinterest. Now, for a long time, I just uploaded the 1000 pixel picture to Pinterest too and just waved them off like that's all you're getting. But I noticed in recent months that they drive a lot of traffic to my website. So lately I've been making a picture in the size that Pinterest wants. So now I create 2 pictures for each of my social media. And I also record what folder it's in and where it is on my hard drive. The next link that I want to keep track of is the actual giveaway. In this particular case, it's my infographic. I uploaded it to my website, and this is the actual link, a clean link to the form on my website. And the reason I want that is because sometimes it comes in handy if I want to put a picture of this somewhere else. So I record that while I'm making this list. Now, the next thing that you might want to have handy is any type of branding that you want to do. Now, for me, I like to make the lists look like they match my website. So what it comes down to is, in my case, the background color. So I'm going to make sure that I have my background color ready to go before I go to Mailerlite. And if you have a different font color or you have something else that you use as part of your branding, you're probably going to want to have that handy as well. And the next thing I'm going to assume is that you have already signed up for an account at Mailerlite. Now, Mailerlite is a free program, and they allow you to build an email list for free up to, I don't know, a couple of hundred emails. It changes from time to time. So just think in terms of 200 to 300 emails. And what that means is that if you start tomorrow and you have no readers, you can begin to collect emails for your readers that Mailerlite will put onto your list, and you can send them a newsletter or send them notice of another download or another giveaway. And until you reach that point of whatever it is, 300, 350, 400, whatever it is, at that point, they will want you to get a paid program. And usually at that time, it's worth it, okay, because the pricing at Mailerlite is very good. I used to use MailChimp, but they became too popular with all the big guys, and so their prices skyrocketed. So I left MailChimp just for, money reasons. They were wonderful. But I'm now working at Mailerlite, and they're just as good. They're just a lot cheaper. Okay, so that's all of the components that we're going to need. So the next part of the video, I'm going to show you very quickly how to upload your document to Google Drive, and one or two things that it will be important for you to know about. Okay, so here I am at Google Drive, and the way you get here is you type drive.google.com. Okay, and it will take you to Google Drive. Now, usually, if you have a Gmail address, which most people do, you'll probably arrive at Google Drive and be able to just start uploading. But if you need to join Google in order to get access to the drive, you'll have to do that. Or if you want to use Dropbox or some other popular download place that other people will recognize, you can do that too. But in any event, I'm going to assume everybody has an account at Google Drive. So when you arrive, you're on your dashboard. So this just shows you all of your different documents that have been uploaded. So I'm going to click on My Drive. Okay, and I have a folder specifically entitled Downloads, and I keep all of my downloads in this folder. So I just double clicked and I opened it up. Now I'm going to upload the infographic. So I'm going to come over here to New, File Upload. Okay, you can also upload a whole folder of stuff, but for today I just want to upload a file. Okay, and here is my infographic. So I'll click on it and click Open. All right, and as you can see down here, I hope you can see this, it says one upload complete. Okay, so let me refresh the page. Okay, make sure I'm in my downloads folder again. All right, let me go see it. Okay, so here it is over here. All right, so once you find it in your folder, then you're going to click on the three dots over here. That means you have more options. And as you click this open, you're going to click on share. And then this is the important part. You click on copy link. And what this is going to do is copy the link to this, the direct link to this document onto your clipboard. So we're going to come back to our little cheat sheet, if I can find it here. Okay, and then you want to record. I'm just hit Control V and it pasted the link here. So that would go in the section over here where it says Google Drive. Let me put it there now. Okay. So that's all there is to uploading to Google Drive. Now, just so you know, if you're new at this, because this is you have indicated that this document is okay to share. Google Drive has indicated that. So just because a person can download this document doesn't mean that they can come in and start rummaging around in all of your stuff. They just have permission for that one particular document for them to see it and to download it. Okay, so I'm at Mailerlite right now. I'm assuming that everyone has an account. So anyway, I'm on the dashboard when you log in, and over here on the left-hand side are some menu choices. I'm going to click on Forms, and then click again on Embedded Forms, and then click on Create Form. Okay, so we're going to pick a name. So here's the form title here. Okay, and then it's going to be an embedded form, and save and continue. Now it wants me to choose a subscriber group. I have one list at Mailerlite, but the list is broken down into different groups. And I'm going to select downloads because the downloads list, I promised them when they sign up that I'm not going to spam them. And so I only send them one newsletter a month. So I keep that list isolated. Okay, so after that, I'm going to click on continue. Okay, and here is the first form that we will be filling out and creating. So let's see here. Okay, we'll go here to newsletter. And instead of newsletter, I'm going to put in here, copy, paste, that's the title. And then here is the text that I want to put in. I did this beforehand so that you don't have to watch me type and make mistakes. Okay. And let's see. And down here, when I click on this pencil in the email area, it will allow me to add another field. So I'm going to add a field, and it defaults to adding the name. So I'm going to collect an email and a name. They usually just give you the first name, but that's fine for my purposes. And then click Save. Let's see, style, heading. Okay, so the H1 headings I want to be bolded, and I want them to be centered. That's better. Okay, I'll save that. And then the form background, I want to put in my branding color. So I have a green from my website here. So let's see. D4, 6. Okay, that looks better. And then I want to change this. Instead of subscribe, I want it to say download. And then click OK. All right, so that is going to be the actual form that appears on the website that they're going to sign into. Now, I'm going to point the next part out, and I want everybody to pay attention, because this success message up here, I missed this for I don't know how many months. I just was being new at Mailerlite and coming from a different system. I never saw this. So there are two forms on this in this section. So now we're going to go to the success message. And again, I'm going to change the verbiage here just a bit. Let's see here. Copy. I'm going to leave the thank you and just put in this information. Okay. All right, so save. All right, so that's all done now. So I'm going to click over here on settings. Now, all of these I leave unchecked. Okay, and I've never had a problem, so that's what I do. So now I am done editing this. All right, so now it brings me back and I can see that the form is here. However, there are 4 tabs here that we have to contend with. The first one is overview, which is where we are now. Analytics is, I'm not sure, it must be some advanced thing, or maybe this is where they put all of your statistics. We're not going to make any changes or do anything on that tab. Now, the automation is where we're going to now create what they call a workflow, an automation. So create an automation for your subscribe form. Now, from this moment that we are clicking here, now we are talking to the computers at Mailerlite. So what you're going to do is tell the computer exactly what you want it to do automatically. So when a subscriber completes a form entitled How to Plan and Execute a Character Arc, so come over here and make sure that you select the right one, completes a form. Then we are going to pick the exact form it is. Now, I always check allow subscribers to repeat the workflow. And the reason I do that is because someone may see your invitation to download online and they will download the form, but they're busy, they're doing other things, and who knows where they put it. So if they see it again, they might want to download it. Maybe now they have more time. So if this is unchecked, if their name is already in the system, they might get caught in some kind of a circle or not be able to download it again. So I always click this and allow them to just download it if they forget it once or twice. Okay, so after that is checked, then I come back here and there's this teeny tiny little plus sign here that is where you tell the computer after they fill out the form, click here and you're going to have them send an email. Now, I just want to mention, if you want to have a delay, which some people do, because this system can be used for a lot of things, these are all your choices. But today we're just going to do an email. Okay, and so we're going to define the email content. All right, so over here is where we do it. Okay, now name I leave blank. Subject, this is the, let's see, this is the infographic. Let me see if I have this written down here. Oh, please confirm your email. Please confirm your email. All right, and it's from, that's the name of my website. That's my email. Okay, so design email. Now, I have several templates here, but I'm going to assume that you don't have a template. So if you don't, you can click on the template gallery. And after we change up this template, then we will be able to save it as a template so that you can use it for your next download. So what I'm going to do here is just pick one that seems very straightforward with just one big picture, which this one. So I'm going to choose the magazine release. Choose this one here. I don't want any of this. All I want is my branded banner. Then I want a picture of the infographic and just a, you can download here. So what I'm going to do is really get rid of some of this stuff here. And this. Each section has its own little trash can. It has its own little pencil to edit. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is go to the elements and I'm going to choose an image and put this here. The banner. Here's my banner. Whoops. Insert. There's the banner. Okay, and so this one has too much wording and stuff in it, so I'm going to get rid of that guy. And I'm going to go back to the elements and put in another image. And this one is going to be the actual infographic. Okay, and I don't want any pre-order here. And I'm going to get rid of this guy. Okay, so I want to, down here is a button. So I'm going to put a button here. And this is going to put, okay. Now, so that's all that I want on the form. It's just my logo, a picture of the download, and download here. Okay, so let me go over here to my cheat sheet here and get, so I'll pull this up and here's the Google link. It's highlighted. I'm going to click on copy, put this guy down. Whoops, put the wrong thing down. All right, and then leaning on this box, I'm going to look for the link icon, click it, and then paste the link into the box and click on the open link in new tab. Okay, and then everything is ready to go except for my background color. Okay, so I have my branding color now. So I'm going to come in here, click on the pencil, click on the pencil here. Okay, here's the background. So I'm going to change this. Okay, and the same thing here. And the same thing here. And this one here I'm going to get rid of. Okay, it has all of my information on the bottom. Okay, so now this, once you have branded and you have something that you're happy with, you're going to come up here where it says actions and you're going to save this as a template. Okay, and then just name it. Template for downloads. And save that. Okay, so now I'm going to click on Done Editing. And I'm going to click this on to trigger it on. This sets it on. Okay, and I'm going to save and close because that ends the automation. It's just sending them the email and that's it. All right, let's go back. I'm looking for something in particular. Go to the embedded forms. All right, so let's click on Overview. All right, this is the page I want. Now, while I'm here, over here, there's a box that says Share URL. This is one of the links that I told you is important to collect. So what you want to do is click on this, and it will copy this form to your clipboard, and then come over and somewhere on your cheat sheet, you're going to put the link. I'm going to put it right there so I don't waste too much time. Okay, so now we're back on the page where we have finished with the automation, and now we're going to go to the double opt-in. Okay, so the double opt-in is marked on. Sometimes this is defaulted to being off, so make sure it's on. Okay, so the confirmation email, the subject is confirmation email. Let me see my notes here. Edit. No, that's fine. Okay, so, oh, down here, this is where I want to change it. Okay. So let's see, I'm going to put a little icon in here. Edit. Actually, I think that is a sign that it will put in my logo that I already have loaded here, but let me just go and find it anyway. Let's see. I think it's coming back to me now. Okay, insert. Okay, and then I want to change this to please confirm. Please confirm your email. Okay, and this is sort of in code, so I'm just going to, let's see here. To confirm that your email is the correct email address to receive the download link. I'm going to change this to the download link. Okay. Okay. Save. And then again with the thank you page. Thank you. That's my logo. Okay, you've signed up for the newsletter. Let's see if that's what I wanted it to say. Thank you. You have, oh, here it is. This is where I remind them that I'm not going to spam them. Okay, here we go. Okay, so that's good. Let's see. All right. So those are all of the moving parts. So now it's ready to go. So let's go back to the forms page. Actually, let's go to overview because that's where I was going to go. Overview. Okay, so it's on. We've already copied the link. The group, it's reminding me that it's in the downloads group. Okay, so let's go back to embedded forms. All right, that's good. Okay, so that's it. That's the last part of the video showing you how to set it all up at Mailerlite. Okay, so now I'm going to show you quickly how it works. So I'm at my blog right now. This is the article that I've written to go along with the infographic. And at the very bottom of the blog post is the form. So I'm going to fill in with an email, and then it tells them, please check your email, and then there's my little message. Now, let me go and show you what it looks like when it comes in. Here it is. It brings in the form that we set up, and then down here, when I click on download here, it brings me to Google Drive, and here is the download. So all I have to do is you can print it or you can download it to your computer. So that's how it works. Now, as a little bonus for anybody who might be wondering what I do with all those crazy links, I have all of the links here, including my social media pictures that I have made. So let me just show you those. This is the one I have made for Pinterest. And this is the one that I have made for just the 1000 by 1000 for all the other social media sites. And I have saved them onto my hard drive. So with all of this information, I'm going to copy it and then pull up my marketing calendar. Let me just extend this so that you can see it here. Okay, so tomorrow is May 13th, and I've made a place for this, so I'm going to Control 0513. Okay, and so tomorrow I am going to, actually today is the 13th, so tomorrow's the 14th. So I'm going to click into this box. This is an Excel sheet, and just click on Control V to copy everything. And then over here, I'm going to give myself a note, download character arc infographic. And because I use only the date, the month and the date, no year, I use this marketing calendar over and over and over, and I just keep adding to it and building it and building it and building it. So I have several things that I can post every day onto social media. So at this point, I have enough where I post whatever I create, I post twice a year. So I'm going to go to 11/14 and find a space I made for that. I think it's here. Here it is. Okay, so it's 11/14, and I'm going to do the same thing. Over here, I'm going to click into the box and click on Control V. And over here, I'm going to put download, and this one is for the character arc infographic. Okay, now as you can see, this one has a bazillion links here, but anytime I will be looking for any one of these links, I can come into my marketing calendar and they're all here and they're all in one place. So I don't ever have to worry about losing anything. Okay, and as you can see, some of these other posts here are much shorter because they don't have any giveaways and all of the other stuff that we did. So anyway, that's the little bonus that I say for anybody who made it to the end of the video. So if you enjoyed the video, if you learned anything, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video.